Salut! Welcome back to French Club's virtual Salon Français series. Today's episode is about French inventions. Enjoy!
The origins of the stapler trace back to 18th century France when King Louis XV wanted an easy way to bind documents together. His stapler and staples were made out of gold, and while this design was ineffective and costly, the concept of a stapler greatly increased in popularity. Soon after, in 1866, Jordan McGill patented a new stapler design that pushed a wire fastener through several sheets of paper. This design was the first commercial-use stapler that would be continuously developed and improved. Throughout the next 200 years, the stapler became more compact, easier to reload, more affordable, higher quality, and easier to use, evolving into modern-day staplers. Today, staplers are used throughout the world for both commercial and business use to join any pages of paper.
Canned food. France was fighting battles in Italy, the Netherlands, Germany, and the Caribbean, highlighting the need for a stable source of food for far-flung soldiers and seamen. In 1795, France's leaders decided to offer a 12,000 franc prize to the Society for Encouragement of Industry for a breakthrough in the preservation of food. Nicolas Appart, a young chef from the region of Champagne, was determined to win and dove into the study of food preservation. In 1803, his preserved foods, which came to include vegetables, fruit, meat, dairy, and fish, were sent out for sea trials with the French Navy. By 1804, his factory had begun to experiment with meat packed in tin cans, where he soldered shut and then observed for months for signs of swelling. Today, canned foods are a staple for most people around the world. It is seen as a high-sodium yet convenient and cheap way to have food that lasts for years on end, and is sometimes actually better than the fresh varieties available.
The Braille system was created by Louis Braille, who was blinded in both eyes as a child. He studied at the French Royal Institute for Blind Youth, and he began developing his system of Braille there. Braille is a system of raised dots that allows those who are visually impaired to read. There are different grades of the Braille system. Grade 1 Braille consists of just the alphabet and punctuation, but Grade 2 has all of this and even contractions. The final grade, Grade 3, is simply a shorthand. Braille can also be translated into many different languages, making it a powerful tool.
Joseph Nicephore Niepce is known as the father of photography. He created the first photo that did not fade within moments, as well as the oldest surviving photo from his estate in Burgundy in 1826 using a technique called heliography. He dissolved light-sensitive bitumen in lavender oil and applied a thin coat of this solution to a polished pewter plate. The plate was placed in a camera obscura, which is a camera device consisting of a dark room, typically a box or a tent with a hole in one side, which was then placed near a window in the second story. Photography kept evolving after that. After the daguerreotype came the emulsion plates, then the triplates, then film rolls, then Polaroids. Now, digital point-and-shoot cameras and smartphones are used by almost every person to capture and record memories.
The development of the first proper pencil sharpener began with C.A. Boucher in Paris. While his device was internationally recognized, he hadn't applied for a patent. Then, in 1828, French mathematician Bernard Lesimon applied for a patent for his sharpener, which was produced and sold by Benant, a shop in Paris known for painting accessories. Improvements like this continued to be made from the 1830s to the 1840s, particularly in Paris. The French nobleman Thierry Estevaux invented a simple handheld pencil sharpener that we recognize today. The first American pencil sharpener was patented by Walter Foster in 1855, who also mass-produced them after founding the first pencil sharpener company in the world. Now, both electrical and manual pencil sharpeners are available commercially and have been since the 1910s.
We really hope you enjoyed these French inventions and their impact on our everyday lives. Stay tuned for our next Salon Français. Au revoir!